Last week against Virginia was his first start of the season. His fourth game coming back from a knee injury. The same knee injury that forced him to miss some time at the start of last year, just on the other leg. Notre Dame wins this face-off, and with speed, here comes Brian Tevlin. Another Yale transfer fires, missed it wide.
Gained nothing by that.
Alexo out of the box after the goal. Notre Dame wins the face-off anyway. And Jose Boyer carried it into the offensive side for the Irish. Long stick, who scored. Yeah, against Syracuse, Pat Cavanaugh is basically John Wick. This is his 5th game against the Orange. In the previous 4, he scored at least 9 points in every one. 9. That is not a typo. Another battle for the face-off. Still loose. It bounces out of bounds, and it's Syracuse ball. And they need this possession. How can they get the offense going here, Matt? UNC is the only other team that can claim that. Top 6 on both ends of the field. As Jack Fine wins the face-off for Syracuse. Back to the defensive end and Will Mark, and they'll start the clear.
Also has an assist. In close to the cage.
It's fine for Syracuse against Will Lynch for Notre Dame. Lynch wins the face-off and has a head of steam. He shoots. Kicked away by Will Mark, backed up by Notre Dame. Well, it's not a pole goal, but it's a pole assist for Sam Alexo, his 2nd helper of the year, 4th point overall. And Syracuse with a little spurt here. 2-0 run. Tevlin scoops up the face-off for Notre Dame with 15 seconds to play. Tevlin with the wheels. 10 seconds now. A shot from Taylor. He stings a corner. Oh, Jake Taylor unstoppable against the Orange.
On our call with Coach Corrigan this week, he said the ball finds Taylor like moths find lights. And just look right here, no reason to throw that pass, and Taylor with the composure embraces the check, plants his feet. A big goal for Notre Dame, quieting some of the Syracuse Orange momentum.
Now Hagstrom against Fine for the face-off, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So first 5 to Notre Dame, next 2 for Syracuse.
To evolve.
I liked what Kevin Corrigan said when we met with him this week. As Johnny Rachusa takes the face-off for Syracuse, he did not take one in the first quarter. It was all Jack Fine. Notre Dame wins the face-off to begin the second quarter. Corrigan said, hey, listen, everyone in Syracuse.
It's going to make his life a lot easier.
It's Fine again at the face-off X. This one won by Will Lynch. And he'll set up the offense for Notre Dame. Dobson's passing, Coach Corrigan told us he's always at. Fine wins the face-off against Hagstrom. Yeah, look, Dobson 6'5", 235. Brandon Aviles, who launched into him, is 6'0", 195. Dobson's like a locomotive, kind of similar to Sergio Perkovic back in the day, right, Matt?
Very, very similar. And then I asked that question to Coach Corrigan to kind of compare him. He's like, squares his body up and whips his hip around and able to get the ball to the far post.
They call a violation against Notre Dame and Will Lynch on the face-off. That's one of Newton's luck. We've talked a lot about the Kavanaugh brothers. Don't sleep on the Cursed brothers. Violation on the face-off against Syracuse gives you 2 Notre Dame. The Cursed brothers familiar. Jack Simmons, no relation to Roy Simmons, senior and junior. Again, a scrum for it, and it's Jose Boyer who comes out with it for Notre Dame, and they will try to clear. It's a huge face-off. Jack Fine against Will Lynch. Like Lynch went early, so it's Syracuse ball with 40 ticks left on the extra man.
Off.
Lynch wins the faceoff cleanly for Notre Dame. By the way, a whistle fine for the faceoff violation, and Notre Dame can hold for the last shot of the Irish. And back to the faceoff X in what has become a thrilling game. A faceoff violation against Jack Fine for Syracuse. It's been mostly fine for the Orange today at the X, which is a bit of a surprise. Johnny Rachusa had taken over 200 faceoffs this year for Syracuse. Fine just 62, but Fine. Gray's second of the afternoon. It is a faceoff as the flag wiped out by the goal. Notre Dame controls with Chris Fake. Only momentarily, though. Kirst scoops it up. Oh, he's like a running back. He shoots. Saved by Entenmann.
For Chris Cavanaugh, the sophomore from Long Island.
I love that. The exclamation mark. I'm going to try to use that at some point today. 5 straight faceoff wins for Notre Dame. 2 straight goals to start the second half. And Fine and Lynch again battling. Notre Dame has the edge 12-9 today. That was an old school face-off war. Hiltz comes away with it as it crept over that yellow line. You knew he was not going to miss on a chance like that from the doorstep. Shades of Brendan Bomberry back in his Syracuse days. Finn Thompson's got a couple older brothers who play in the NLL. You saw the finishing chops there as Lynch wins the faceoff for Notre Dame and outlets it back to the goalie Entenmann. It's Lynch and it's Fine. Lynch has the upper hand here and Tevlin sprints away with it. 14-10, the edge for the Irish at the faceoff X. Both teams wins and Kirst. Grad students making their presence felt today. Syracuse ball after the whistle on the faceoff. We are tied for the first.
Now a win against Syracuse means a lot more in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, right now it's like, hey, 3 teams are in, 2 maybe, but this can blow the whole thing open where you can find all 5 teams winning against one another, and those quality wins are only accelerated.
Notre Dame ball after the whistle on the faceoff. What did Gary Gay tell us this week? Hey, you put 6 Ivy Leagues in last year. Will Lynch wins the faceoff to himself. Lynch with space on the setup, and Pat Cavanaugh shots for Notre Dame. Fine and Lynch. Mano a mano. It's Lynch with another faceoff win. Notre Dame's advantage at the X is 17-11. Another whistle after the faceoff. Another violation against Syracuse. And the gap at the X is starting to balloon for Notre Dame. Now 18-11.
Sides of that pick.
Irish have dominated at the faceoff X lately, and that continues. Lynch scoops up another.
Tough break for the Orange, but credit Liam Entenmann. Remember, Jerry, it's not a lie if you believe to continue this Notre Dame run.
Another faceoff win for Notre Dame. Lynch has started to establish his dominance at the faceoff X.
Of the tee shot off the tree into the middle of the fairway.
That was Pat to Chris Kavanaugh, a 6-0 run for Notre Dame. And finally, the Orange win a faceoff, their first of the fourth quarter. It was Max Rosa, the junior from West Genesee High School in Syracuse, who came away with it. And it's taken away immediately by the Irish. Carter Parlett.
It's turned into a nightmare here in the last 5 minutes, as Notre Dame is winning every aspect of the game since that controversial non-goal. Goals for Notre Dame.
Think about, I mean, you talk about the momentum, Matt. Think about the runs in this game. Notre Dame led 5-0.
What does this mean for Notre Dame moving forward? Right? This is a team that lost to UVA 15-10 a week ago. They were on the ropes. And now they're like, wait, we're really good. Who are we? We're Notre Dame. We're going to score 20 points, 9 goals in like 30 seconds. And so can they build this forward in the matchups they have in the ACC? Right? They still have to play Duke. They still play UVA.